is my review of Naruto Manga chapter 621, so let's get into this. But before we get into this though, I just want to inform you guys that I am sick, so if I sound nasally, if my voice changed or something like that, it's because I'm sick, man. I'm sick. But I'm going to get this review out anyways. Hope you guys enjoy it. So with that being said, let's get into this review. So this week's Naruto Manga chapter, it was good. It was a little short, but it was good. And the reason it was short is because a lot of this consists of a lot of fighting between Madara and Hashirama, but then there's like a little bit of flashback that's going to be happening within this chapter as well. It's kind of funny because we're already in a flashback, so it's going to be a flashback within a flashback. So I'm not sure that works, but hey, it's working. So no summarization for this chapter at all. Just give my thoughts and opinions and what I liked about the chapter and so on and so forth. So, you know, one thing I can really say about this chapter though is just Hashirama and Madara, they're just on another level. I don't know how they're so freaking powerful. It's ridiculous and how much chakra they got. They're freaking monsters. Like, the freaking monsters. I don't understand. Like, one of the things that Madara does in this chapter is that he ends up cloaking the freaking Nine Tails with his Susanoo. I'm like, how the heck he do that? But he did it. And the thing is, he's alive, so he doesn't have an infinite amount of chakra. So, I mean, that should have took a considerable amount of chakra to put over the freaking Nine Tails. Like, what the heck? I don't know how he did that, but that's freaking beast. That's just freaking beast. And one thing I want to say, though, it's kind of funny, is we keep seeing this. Because remember last chapter, we saw Hashirama take the Biju Bomb, using his wood style, and using it as like a Rasengan. Well, in this chapter, we basically see a different variation of like a Rasen Shuriken that Madara does. He like has a sword, and he has a Biju Bomb. He puts a sword inside the Biju Bomb, and he chucks that thing. And so it's like a freaking Rasen Shuriken. But this is weird because it's funny that, you know, these moves aren't necessarily, they're not original, you know what I'm saying? They're not really original. They came from them, you know, so, you know, it's kind of copyright right there, man, Naruto. You thought you made up your own new move? No, Madara did it first, son. he can take all your money. But, no. But, yeah, he ended up doing that. But the thing is, Hashirama blocks that crap with a freaking Rashomon. Like, I'm surprised they blocked it, because I was surprised. Because the thing is, we've seen Rashomon get taken down by Biju Bombs. Or by Biju Bomb from Naruto before when it came to Orochimaru versus Naruto, remember that? And he was fighting when he put Rashomon up and it still broke through it. So I was like, that's not going to do anything. But he actually ended up like deflecting it and kind of like changing his trajectory so he can get away. So, you know what I'm saying? Hashirama was he's freaking epic, man. He's freaking epic. He got that away. And one other thing that's freaking epic in here, what Hashirama did. And I'm just really curious what this is about. Is this, he ended up something like this Buddha statue thing that has like 1,000 hands. Like, what the heck is this thing? And the thing is, what trips me out about it is not, it's like this Buddha statue he's all of a sudden summoned and everything like that. Like in the Fire Village, and that filler with that one monk dude. You know what I'm talking about. He's like, oh, you know that guy? But yeah, it's not that thing. It's much better and way bigger. Like, this thing is so big. It's like bigger than multiple mountains. It's bigger than the freaking Nine Tails. Like, much bigger. I was like, wow, that thing's huge. I don't know, how do you summon that? But the one thing that I need to mention, though, is the thing that he used to summon it. Like, he ended up going into this mode, like this Monton mode, and he had like this thing around his face all of a sudden. What is that about exactly? Is that like a Senju thing or something? Like, I'm curious what that is, because this could be like a foresight for Naruto to maybe get that, like another power up or something. Maybe Naruto can end up getting that kind of mode too. So that make it be more powerful. But hey, man, I'm not sure what that's about though. But it was interesting when he ended up summoning that thing and he starts fighting with the freaking the Nine Tails, and then that's when we get the little flashback and we see little Madara and little Hashirama. You know, those suckers right there. And they're playing like the skip rock thing. You know, you throw the rock in the water and it's skipping and stuff. And yeah, and then the rivals between that right now. That's just funny. So that's basically the chapter right there. What I will say though, when it comes to that flashback right there, because they're little kids. One, I'm wondering, where are they exactly? Because that's one thing. Because I mean, there is no Leaf Village, right? So I wonder where they're living and how is this whole world set up for them at their time. So I'm really curious about that. But that's not the most curious part about this. What I'm really wondering is, because they're young and we see them like this, I'm kind of hoping we can actually see maybe Rikudoku. You know, the stage just passed. Possibly. I mean, I'm hoping, because we always hear about this guy. I would love to see what his personality, what's he about. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that. If we'll ever get to see that, if anything. I'm not sure if we'll see Rikudoku though. I'm hoping maybe we can actually see that if they're going back that far. Maybe I'm not sure though. But it's interesting to see this flashback. So I wonder what this is gonna come together. 'Cause I'm still confused exactly how this goes with what Sasuke's question is. You know, what is Shinobi? So I mean, but I guess because since they're young, he's gonna figure out what a shinobi is, and that's how he's probably gonna answer his question. I'm just curious of how all this is gonna do and what this is gonna do to Sasuke. If this is really gonna change him or not. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's about as well. So yeah, this has been my review for Naruto Manga chapter. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think of the chapter. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. So yeah, like this review and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Naruto reviews from me. So yeah, it's been the Breakmaster, and until then, people, break out.